This video is an introduction to the clarinet bass clarinet technical etude in F minor. I'm going to start with a couple of tips for learning the etude. Then, in the second half of the video, you can play along with me at quarter note equals 50. If you want, you can skip straight to the play along section at about 3:38. One of the main challenges of this etude is the key signature. We have 4 flats: B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. Remember that D flat is enharmonic to C sharp, and that in this middle octave you can play it either on the left or on the right, with LP3 or RP3. This is important to remember because this etude is also going to be a pinky workout. The first few times you play the etude, go slowly and make sure that you play all the correct key signature notes and accidentals. We want to build good habits and muscle memory. The key ingredient to success in this etude is your air. A steady, constant airstream will make all of these slurs happen more smoothly, especially this very first register jump. There are several of these in the etude. There's one later between A flat and E flat, and I recommend practicing them slowly, out of context. Here's an example of what I mean. The goal is to be able to play those 2 notes without any break in the sound. That's the kind of air you'll need for this whole etude, regardless of what your fingers are doing. The other challenge of this etude is figuring out which pinky to use where. As a quick reminder, E flat can only be played on the right with RP1, and A flat can only be played on the left with this C sharp key. B natural, C natural, and D flat can each be played on either side. These fingerings will be the key to figuring out these tricky pinky passages. Let's figure out the first measure together. The important thing to remember in this measure is that A flat, which can only be played on the left. From here, we'll just work backward. That gives us C on the right, B natural on the left, C on the right. We'll skip that F, stick with C on the right, B natural on the left, C on the right, D flat on the left, that's important to remember, and C on the right, B on the left, C on the right, all the way back to this very first F, which is fingered the same as the C, and we'll also do that on the right. Let's play through this measure together slowly. The good news is that this measure happens like 5 different times in the etude, so if you can play it correctly once, you're already set up for success. This should give you enough so you can start working on the etude on your own. When you're ready, you can watch the second half of the video to play along with me at quarter note equals 50. Although I've recorded the whole etude, you'll only need to play about a minute of it for your audition. There will be a pause in the middle of the recording for Miss Coleman to catch her breath. If you're ready, let's go.